Another roadmap we're going to learn is the horizontal breakdown. Horizontal breakdown is where we break down the head with horizontal partings this time, based on the change of direction. So let's get started. We're going to part off the front from the back. In order to do that, let's find that high point again. Turn to the side, place our comb in the center where it balances on the head. That's our high point. We're going to go ahead and create a vertical parting from the top of the head to the top of the ear, separating the front from the back. I'm going to go ahead and clip this back area out of the way so we can keep our section clean. Let's find our other side here on the right. Same thing. We're going to start at the high point to the top of the ear, part that off. I'm going to clip this back out of the way because we're working on the front for now. In order to find where the sides are, the side sections, where we're going to do a parting on horizontally, how we can find that change in direction here is by placing our comb. Do you remember us finding that front corner earlier? Same thing. We're going to place this at that front corner. See where the comb leaves the head. We have this straight line. Let me turn this comb this way you get a better visual. Right here at this corner, where it changes direction and starts to turn and leave the head, that's where we're going to part horizontally. Okay. Placing at our front corner, checking again where the comb leaves the head. That's where we're going to part. Got a horizontal parting. I'm going to clip this top section out of the way for now. And now we have our right side section. Let's clip this off too, get it nice and secure. All right, let's move to the left side. Same thing. Come in here to our left front corner, placing our comb where we see our comb leave the head and change direction, give us a horizontal parting there. There we go. Check it again. There it is. Now I'm going to take this top and bring this together. Now we have our top section and our sides. I'm going to go ahead and keep this twisted just to keep it out of my way for now. So when I move to the back, I don't have any hair in the way. All right. So now we have top secure and we have our two sides. The front is complete. Let's find our sections in the back. I'm going to keep this turned to the side so you can see. What's really important about our horizontal breakdown is making sure we're combing the hair horizontally as we're working so that we can see where that change in direction is going to happen and we keep our partings cleaner. So I'm going to comb this horizontally. Now we're going to identify our nape section. The nape is where we place our comb at the hairline and where it starts to separate from the head and where it curves, that's going to be our parting. So let me bring this a little closer, you can see. Bring my comb right at the hairline and push against the head. See where it leaves the head right here? Right there. We're going to take our horizontal parting all the way across. Let me check it one more time. My comb at the hairline. That's where it leaves the head. Perfect. So this is our nape section. Let me clip this out of the way for a second so I can get this clipped and clean. So here's my nape area. I'm going to put two clips in this flat horizontal like that so I can keep my section clean. There we go. Now let's find our back and crown section. Remember earlier when we were creating our box, but we were doing it on the side vertically? This time we're going to create a box horizontally. So I'm going to set my comb down. We can place a hand at our occipital area or right where that change in direction happened with our horizontal parting, right here at the nape. Place our hand there. Our next hand is going to go on the top. Now we have our square on our circle. We're going to roll in those fingers. That's our change in direction between the back and the crown. So let's go ahead and mark this. I'm going to come in with my comb to clean up the section. And what you'll also notice, remember I want to keep this combed horizontal so I can gather that section nice and clean. Where this change in direction happens between the back and the crown, it's also the same on the side, so these lines will connect. Okay, so we're going to carry that across the back, clean it and match it with the other side. Have a nice clean horizontal parting in there. Now, let's get this clipped out of the way so we can see we have our crown, and then we have our back section, and then we have our nape. Get this clipped, keeping everything clean. Now we can see the horizontal lines and our breakdown. Nice. Now it's your turn. You ready?